Hey guys, this is Booligan with Airsoft Retreat, BooliganAirsoft.com, and Airsoft Insider Magazine. Today, we're taking another look at the Advanced Novelty Tech CO2 adapter, CO2 or HPA adapter. Last time you may recall, we took a look at it in the ASG TAC 6. Today, we're taking a look at it in a gas blowback pistol, in this case, the KWC Tanfoglio Limited, big, ridiculous CZ75 based thing. I'm going to show you a couple of quick installation tips when using a gas and mag pistol like this. We'll do that in just a little bit. We'll do some test firing later. But for now, I want to go over some of the pros and cons of this type of system. The biggest con, especially if it is something that is gas and mag, is that you're kind of limited to the one magazine. You'll have to actually reload it every time that it runs out. So this is going to be a little bit limited ammunition wise. It's not like something like the TAC 6, which uses stick mags and keeps the CO2 capsule inside the gun itself. This one, you're going to have some issues with that. Installation is actually pretty easy. It was in many ways it was easier than on the TAC 6. The biggest tricky part is finding a way to tighten up this bottom thing while having the kit installed, and I'll show you what I did for that in just a moment. Now, as you may recall, this kit allows you to run big old tank of unregulated CO2, provided it is a gun that was originally designed to run CO2 in the first place. If it is a gun that is designed to use green gas only, and you try to hook this up to it, first off, you're going to have a hell of a time because the magazine itself is not designed for green gas. It's designed to replace a CO2 capsule. However, you could cause some internal damage given that the pressure of CO2 is much higher than the pressure of green gas or propane. It still allows you to have your quick disconnect feature here. It sticks out a little bit longer than I'd like. However, if you're running this on a dedicated gun, you're just going to run it on one gun, you can actually shorten that up. It's basically just a bolt with a hole in the middle of it. You could shorten that up if so desired. This allows you to run an inexpensive remote line. In this case, I'm running a Ninja Air, very cheap, it's like a $30 line, and a cheap 20-ounce tank. Let's go ahead and let's go outside and do some quick test shots. When we come back, I will show you the little trick that I did that may help you in order to install this thing. Okay, so we have the kit installed. We're outside. Got it gassed up. See, running the tank here at the back of the rig. Let's go ahead and let's do some test shooting. Not too bad. Well, the gun shoots fine. Unfortunately, the gun is very inaccurate, which is a problem I had with this gun in the first place. Let's go ahead and let's see what it takes to install this kit. Okay, so when installing this, you follow a lot of the same things. You take your adapter, you have your little rubber gasket there on the bottom, put it inside. Now, for the adapter itself, what you're going to want to do is leave it out in the little plastic piece. This is the little thing that normally attaches your CO2 capsule, holds it in place. Put your adapter in, wrap it with your Teflon tape, and then hand tighten it. And then you put a wrench on that, and that way you can tighten it up. Now the tricky part gets to be, how do you tighten this, the big plastic part, how do you tighten it properly on the gun? Because this being tight is kind of critical to this thing not leaking. What I did, using the wrench and using a small screwdriver or a pin, drop that pin. You'll notice these have little holes. Drop it in there, rotate that, and then put your wrench over it. This thing is just barely the right size, so you're going to have to bear with me here really quick. This is a very tight fit. So, got my wrench on there, and now I have that being held in the hole. Apply pressure to it to keep it from coming out, and that way you can tighten it. You'll notice it's turning that while we're turning the whole thing. Get that so that it's good and snug. You don't want to over tighten it because you could break the adapter, but you need it tight enough that it doesn't leak. Snug that up nicely. Take your tools off, and you are in business. The thing is tight, as it should be, shouldn't leak, and there you go. Many thanks to Advanced Novelty Tech for sending this kit over. And as you can see, as you saw in the shooting test, it still works pretty well with the gas blowback pistol. You're just going to have, obviously, the limitations of running out of BBs much sooner than you run out of gas. Thanks for watching.